Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Poetry Flows podcast. We're here live every Monday, and we're here to give you lovely poems from lovely artists, beautiful people who have wrote from their heart, from their mind, from their soul, and are willing to tell you a story just by the power of words and move your emotions, tickle your fantasies, inspire you, motivate you, and more. Definitely thank you for joining us on the Poetry or the Poetic Flows podcast, where words, rhymes, and sentences are all in one, and we enjoy the rhythm and the art of speech. When we talk the talk and we rhyme the rhymes, and we talk about the lovely things for the power of words. Definitely thank you for joining us, and I hope you are alive. So before we begin, we're gonna have a small intro. I thank you for coming, and here we go. Hope you enjoyed the program. So welcome. We are live here every Monday, 8 p.m. to enjoy the beauty and the art of words and the thrills and the rhymes and the sentences, the language, the literature, the meanings, the sayings, the love, the sadness, the heartache, the pain, the redemption, the gratitude, all in a poem, all in a poem, a piece of writing, just cleverly put together, and then by reading it, by understanding what they meant, they take you far, they paint a picture. It's about the playing of words, the intelligence of words, and how to use words, how to put them in a way that it can deceive you or it can intellect you, it can inspire you, change your intellect. So poems are not really straightforward, something you gotta deep, like, what are they? Someone expressing their love, their kindness, and much more. Definitely check it out, and yeah, you're gonna love it. So welcome every Monday night, 8 p.m. We are here live. We are here talking about poetry and the good things that life has to offer. So if you're new, we are live every day in Emerald Book Club. That is our Facebook group. So definitely check it out and join our group. If not, you want to follow our page, as Emerald Book Club is our public page where we have all our public content. So if you want to follow us there, definitely join us, much more. And if you're new, if you like the video, subscribe. And we also have a chat, by the way, for those who are asking. We have a chat for the poems. So if you want to chat about the poems, definitely there's a chat in the group. So all this is an Emerald Book Club Facebook group. Just look for Emerald Book Club and we will be there. Is my chain straight? Not better, isn't it? Thank you. But definitely, yeah. So I've posted the poem in the group for those who want to watch the poem. And definitely you can watch it with me, or you can tag along. If you're watching it afterwards, definitely you can sit in the group and enjoy it. So, but all in all, thank you for coming, and I hope you have a lovely day. This is Poetic Flows, where we talk about poetry, and poetry. It's the art and dance of speech, of lyrics, to seduce, to attract, to influence, you know, I want to manipulate, to seduce, to influence, like a vivid picture in your mind of what is going on in your head, and like, wow, putting to paper. It is fantastic. So you're a poet. I hope you are a poet, not poet. Definitely check it out. So thank you once again for coming, and I hope you enjoyed today's poem. Well, today is a lovely poem I picked about love. So today is about love and somebody. When you are missing someone, you know, that feeling of you love somebody, you're missing them, or you want, you know, you really want to say something, but you know, at some point, you know, I miss you. I wish you were here with me. I mean, you're far away. Might have gone for a trip, or wish you were here in my arms. Wish you were here together, holding each other, cooking, kissing, loving each other. But you're far away. I just can't be. I can't smell you. I can't touch you. I can't feel you. Oh, when you miss somebody you love and you truly adore, that feeling. Oh goodness me. Now I'm just kind of like, oh, how are they doing? Are they all right? Are they okay? Are they in trouble? I wish they were here in my arms. Oh, that is a lot more and more with the poetry, isn't it? So definitely that is one we talk about poetry. You know, I miss you. I really miss you. How have you been? I missed you. You know, that deep emotion which is genuine missing from someone. That is what we are going to talk about today. So I'm going to share my screen and let you know who I'm talking about. It's a lovely poem. So look at the title of the description of the poem. It's I Miss You by Amy Finley. Today's poem is about I Miss You by Amy Finley. Do you miss somebody? Don't we all miss somebody? I think we all do. Whether you don't believe or not, I think we all miss somebody, don't we? Well, so this is a lovely poem by someone who was missing someone, and they said, let me write a poem just to express how I miss or how I feel about this person, and they're not in my presence. Cannot see them, cannot feel them, cannot touch them, cannot sense them. They are far away from me, but I'm going to write something about them. So this is the poem. It is very short, only 5 parts of the poem. I would say paragraphs or sections by year. So this is from a female view. So I'm not taking the male view, but it's from a female's voice and view. I'm going to try and not too much, you know what I mean? So here we go. I Miss You by Amy Finley. There are 1,000 things that I love about you. When I'm with you, I want to take in every moment. And when we are apart, every moment feels like forever. Oh my goodness me. Is that so gorgeous? There are 1,000 things that I love about you. When I'm with you, I want to take in every moment. And when we are apart, every moment feels like forever. Oh my goodness me. Is that true? The person you miss very much, who you love so much, when you're there, you want to be there, but when you're there, it's like, goodness me, it feels like forever. So, when missing you almost becomes too much, and the distance seems almost too hard to bear, when my longing for you threatens to drive me mad, you help me make it through. Oh, goodness me, is love at its best. So, when missing you almost becomes too much, and the distance seems almost too hard to bear, when my longing for you threatens to drive me mad, you help me make it through. It's the part where, you know, like, oh, miss somebody bad because, yeah, the way you think about them, they make you carry on for the day. You know, your demon syndrome is too much. If they think of you or you think of them and you feel better, just having a picture of them in your mind, like, oh, that's okay. I can make it through. I miss you, but just to see in my mind, oh God, it heals me. I feel alive, you know. So when missing you almost becomes too much and the distance seems almost too hard to bear, when my longing for you threatens to drive me mad, you help me make it through. Oh my goodness, I'm sure you had one of those people who are there, you know, you just, because you're missing them, but thinking of them, you feel like, oh, it's God, it's too much. You know, you're missing them, but Maybe it could be a thought, maybe it could be a picture of them. Then suddenly like, oh, I'm sorry, I can bear this. I miss you, but just I've had a glimpse of you. I've heard your voice, or maybe I've seen your picture up, visualized you, and oh, it's got me joy, and I can endure this missing you. You know, I take comfort in thinking of your smile, like a ray of sunlight bursting through the dark clouds. I take comfort in thinking of your laughter, which is more beautiful than 1,000 songs. I take comfort in thinking of your arms round me, a blanket of the sweetest solace in the world. Ah, isn't it the time you think of someone when, oh, the way they smile, the laughter, the way they hold you, and you're like, oh, that love feeling, isn't it? Oh, I love it. It's good, isn't it? I know how she feels. The person who you love, you think of the smile, like, oh my goodness me, it's like when you're gloomy, when you're sad, it's like the sun coming through the clouds, or for a rainy day, the sun comes out and blasts and makes everything bright. You know, people who you love, and they love you too, by the way. They come and they see you, they smile, and you're like, oh, you feel like, oh, that's it, come here, I missed you. The smile is like a ray of sunlight bursting through the dark clouds. You know, you're lonely, you're sad, you're going through a bad problem, but just the smile, nothing else is enough to make you feel good. It uplifts you, you know, it motivates you. Like, oh, thank God, thank God you're here, thank God you came around. Just the smile is enough to, you know, get you up and say, oh, give it a comfort, you know. I take comfort in thinking of your laughter. Some people, those you love, when you laugh, like, oh, you hear the sound of your voice, it feels like it's melodious. It's just seduction. It's comforting. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Like, oh, I like the way she laughs. I like he laughs. You know, it's more beautiful than 1,000 songs. It's actually more beautiful than all the songs that you heard because it's intimate. I take comfort in thinking of your arms around me, a blanket of the sweetest solace in the world. You know, when she's her lover's arms and they're around her, she feels, oh God, this is it. This is it. This is my blanket. She feels like, oh, I'm in heaven. I'm the sweetest solace in the world. You know, I take comfort in thinking of your love that brings light to my soul and joy to my heart. She takes comfort in thinking of the love that brings light to her soul and joy to her heart. Yeah, is that beautiful? When you're not there and somebody's love, even if they're far away, that love they give you is just you helps you go through situations, through problems, through challenges. Why? Just the love they're showing you, just thinking of it is enough. It's like a seed. You know, sometimes people love you and if they're next to you, that love they put in your heart. It's like a seed. When you when they're gone and you think of it, it grows. It's like they're there. It's like it builds up and carries you and makes you stronger. Those girls who has felt that feeling before, be honest. When somebody loves you and they're far away and you feel that they love you and it's in there. If they're not there and you think just thinking of the love, it's like it grows and you feel better and like it says, I'm here, you know. It's like it blossoms, it beeps like a heart, I'm here, and then sends love over the body, feels you feel better. Oh, my love. Just thinking of the love gives me comfort and it brings light to your soul. That deep, emotional, genuine love that is in you. Yeah. And it brings joy to the heart. You can be sad, you can be crying, but think about love somebody gave you, it heals. Like, oh, why? Why should I be in a situation and somebody loves me? No thanks. Definitely. My only wish, aside from being in your arms, is that you take comfort too in thinking of my love for you. Oh, this is more of someone who are secure in their relationship. My only wish, aside from being in your arms, is that you take comfort too in thinking of my love for you. And this is what you call a secure, loving relationship. Someone tells you, just my only wish is that you know that I love you too. That is it. Simple as it is. Simple and so effective. Beautiful. Only thing is just know that I am there and think of my love for you. You're far away, you're away, you've gone. Probably you're on a trip, you're on a journey, or you're on a holiday, you're in business, you're somewhere. But just want you to think that my love for you is there too. Whatever you're going through, think of my love. Just think of my love. I'll be there. Think of it too, because I have it for you. Now, this is what we call secure relationship, where somebody is secure in their love. I'm enough to think, oh, the negative, thinking of the positive. Just know that I love you too, wherever you are. I think of your love, it warms my heart. Your smile is like the sun. Laughter is more better than 1,000 songs. Your arms around me is like a solace, the sweetest solace in the world. If someone was in love and she knows, I think, her husband or her boyfriend or partner was far away and is gone and she's missing him. So there are 1,000 things that she loves about him. When she was with him, she wants to take in every moment. And when you're apart, every moment feels like forever. I know you know when somebody you love is not in your vicinity, not in your area, and like, oh, it's like every second is like a day, every hour is like a week. I feel like, oh, where are you? I want to embrace you. I want to love you. I want to hug you. I want to give you a big kiss. I want to smile with you. I want to eat with you. I want to watch TV with you. I want to have a walk with you. You know, just every moment with them is so much. You enjoy it. You hold hands, look at each other's eyes, and say, "I love you. I love you." Mwah. You put each other's stroll together. You interlock arms. Watch the sunset. Oh, let not be driven away. It's not my problem, is it? So when I am missing you, almost becomes too much, and the distance seems almost too hard to bear. When my longing for you threatens to drive me mad, you help me make it through. I'm missing someone who in your life, who even if they're not there, just being them and that love they have for you, it helps you make it through. I hope you have someone like that, whereby even if you're far away, they're missing you, you're missing them, and it's far distance, but by thinking of them, it helps you go through. I think we all need somebody like that. Not around you, but just them being them and thinking of you, how they love you, the smile, the laughter. It helps you make it through. Yes. So I take comfort in thinking of your smile. I take comfort in thinking of your laughter. I take comfort in thinking of your arms around me. I take comfort in thinking of your love. Oh, this is a woman who is beautiful. From the heart, I take comfort in your smile, your laughter, your arms around me, your love. My only wish, aside from being in your arms, is that you take comfort too in thinking of my love for you. Oh, what a sweet way to end the poem. What a sweet way to end the poem. For those who are into love, for those who are lovers and they understand the feeling of love, or even love before you have a partner who loves you and you love each other and you know it, you're in love. This is something people go through when, oh, my love is gone. You feel, oh, how is she? How is he? Just the smile, the laughter. Oh, the arms could be something else, but oh, just thinking about them like, oh, you feel so good. It might be lonely in your house, might be far away, but just to think of them, it's put a smile on your face and you're like, oh, I already feel better. Now that is a great poem. For those who love poetry, that is a fantastic poem. That is good, isn't it? So it gives you comfort. For those who are lonely and their partners are far away or you can miss someone. So the only wish is to thinking that my love for you. So that is a great poem by Amy Finley. That's a great poem by Amy Finley. That is I Miss You poem. So I'm going to search Google poem. So if you look in Google, Amy Finley is an American cook and also a cook and writer who was a winner of the third season of the Next Food Network star, added a commitment to host a cooking show on the Food Network. She's actually a cook, not even a poet. So you can follow her there. That's the lady who wrote the poem. I miss, unless with an older version. But that's the poet for today. Yes, that's Amy Finley, unless it's not another lady. So that's the lady who wrote the poem. So it's all about love for those who miss you. You miss your laughter, your smiles of those you love, and those you feel like, oh God, they give you comfort. They give you comfort when you're not there. That is the poem. Oh, give you comfort. There are 1,000 things. Comfort of the smile, comfort of the laughter, comfort of their arms around you, comfort in thinking of your love. That is a great person who was, I think, she had experienced true love and true meaning of people, someone giving you deep, genuine affection and love. Because the true love heals. And if you're not there, it heals. It engulfs your body. So she's like, oh, I miss you, but and if you're around, just your smile makes me, oh, your laughter, like, oh, So she has experienced that kind of love and she's portraying it. That's how I think. That's how I think the poem goes. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I interpret the poem. But definitely check it out. So for me, that is beautiful. That's a great ending to the poem. It's great. It's fantastic. It is good. It talks about that. Doesn't go too deep into words, but she uses the basic words to explain how she loves the comfort, the smile, the laughter, and the distance. So if you are missing a loved one, take comfort in thinking of their love, of their smile, of the attributes which make you happy. Think of the things that you like about them. As you say, always focus on the positive. So if you're missing someone you love, think of the positive things about them, so that you keep going and you enjoy every moment. You don't feel like you're alone, or you don't feel like you're gonna, as you said here, and it's almost getting too hard to bear. Think of the good things about them that make you not to think about it, but you like about them. So when you think like it's too much or it's too much time, distance or time, like, oh, think about the good qualities that make you smart, that make you happy. Then think about them so they can heal you and you can enjoy and say, oh, I love a person so much. I love them. I love them. I love them. So that is it. Today's very quick and short, but poetry is poetry and poetry is love, and love is art. Art is speech. So she came into and said, oh, goodness me, I love the way you think. Oh, the joy, the comfort. Oh, I think of the smile, like the rays of the sun bursting through the dark clouds. I think of your laughter. It's more beautiful than 1,000 songs. I think of your arms around me, sweetest solace. Thinking about your love makes me feel like, oh, I'm good, I'm all right, I am great. So I suggest to get someone who loves you and love them back too. Don't get someone. If you have someone who loves you, love them back. Don't abuse it. Use it. Don't abuse it. Put it into good use, and enjoy it. And also, you get someone who loves you too. Don't get those who want to only use you, but get those who are going to give you genuine love, so you can feel that feeling and it helps you to heal, to endure the loneliness, the sadness, the bad times. Sometimes you're in a bad state, those who love you, that love they put into you and store into your heart, your mind, can heal you, even if you're not there. Definitely. Remember, if you're once giving love, be careful those who want to take your love. Protect your love from those who want to use it, who want to abuse it as well. It's a two-way thing. If you're the lover, if you're the giver, give it to those who some say give it to those who don't need it. Some say, so that you don't let it go to waste. They say that some people who are some say that those who are the meanest deserve the most love. Probably that's true. Those who are those who are mean, who are nasty, who are bad, deserve the most love. I guess that's true because they need the most healing. Sometimes fair enough, but still, if you're a giver, at least give to both so they can receive. And if you're a receiver, embrace the love and be grateful for it, and let it heal you. Love is a great feeling. Definitely, love is a great feeling. It heals, it motivates, it uplifts, it inspires, it does a lot more. So definitely, I hope you enjoyed that poem. I loved it. I already miss myself. I know people I miss. I'm like, oh, speaking of them, the smile, the laughter, it makes me feel better. I hope it is the same for you, definitely. But thank you all for joining us on this lovely for today. Today we're going to keep it short, only 25 minutes. Don't want to go too long. But so think about the love in summary. The person who you love, find someone who is greatly in love with you, or who you can love, who you can have to spend quality time together. Quality time together. Not manipulating, not using, not abusing, but enjoying the time together and making the most of moments, if it's possible, definitely. Apart from that, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the podcast. Let me know if you like the podcast. You can comment below if you agree, disagree, or you have another viewpoint of the love session. But yeah, for me, that was beautiful. So thank you very much, and we shall see you again on the podcast. Thank you. And we shall see you next week, every Monday, 8 p.m. here for the poetry, the flow, and rhythm of speech. Have a great night, and we'll see you again. Bye bye. Peace.